Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we bring you an intriguing update on the incident involving the plane crash of Yevgheny Prigozhin, the founder of Wagner. The latest news reveals surprising information about the possible cause of this tragic accident. Before we delve into the details, we recommend reminding you to like this video if you find these updates about us so interesting. And don't forget to comment below sharing your opinions and theories about the case. We look forward to hearing what you think about this development. If this is your first time watching our channel, don't hesitate to subscribe so you don't miss any of our future content. We're always bringing you intriguing information and analysis like this, so you can stay up to date on the most relevant events. U.S. finds no missile evidence in Prigozhin plane crash. Officials say according to 4 North American sources, there are no elements to indicate that the plane carrying Yevgeny Prigozhin, the founder of Wagner, was shot down by a missile, as claimed by the Russian authorities. The process of assessing what led to the crash of the private jet near Moscow on Wednesday is still in the early stages of the U.S. intelligence community. Another source, who is familiar with Western intelligence, agrees with U.S. officials, saying there is no evidence that a missile was launched. Authorities say they have provided no information to suggest that the Embraer Legacy 600 aircraft was hit by a surface-to-air missile, either coming from a Russian air defense system or an air-to-air missile fired by a Russian fighter aircraft. While warning that it is premature to draw conclusions about the cause, several possibilities are being considered, including the presence of an explosive device on board that could have caused the accident. On Thursday, Pentagon spokesman Brigadier General Patrick Ryder said the Defense Department believes Prigozhin was killed in Wednesday's crash. Ryder said, "I won't go into detail about our methods of gathering information, but our initial assessment, based on a number of factors, is that it is likely that he is deceased." He also added that the Pentagon has no information to indicate, at this time, that the plane Prigozhin was on has been shot down by a surface-to-air missile. Those familiar with intelligence believe that the plane crash was intentional and aimed to assassinate Prigozhin. How quickly Russian President Vladimir Putin managed to have sought to eliminate the Wagner leader was widely debated in the days and weeks after the June 24th riots, a question more of when than if. "I don't have concrete information about the incident, but it doesn't surprise me," President Joe Biden told reporters on Wednesday. He added, "In Russia, rarely does anything happen that Putin is not aware of." In response to the accident, Russia's investigative committee announced on Wednesday the opening of a criminal investigation. Prigozhin was identified as one of the passengers on board the flight, according to Russian state media. The private jet crash occurred approximately 30 minutes after takeoff. Flight tracking data from Flight Radar 24 showed that the plane, an Embraer Legacy 600, had reached a stable altitude of around 28,000 feet, when it suddenly started making erratic climbs and descents. At 6:19 p.m. local time, data indicated that the plane was descending at a rate of about 8,000 feet per minute, before transmission of altitude data was interrupted. This rapid descent was far beyond normal standards for an aircraft. The flight had departed from an airport in Moscow bound for St. Petersburg and crashed south of the city of Tver on Wednesday afternoon. On Thursday, Putin expressed his sincere condolences to the families of all the victims of the accident. He has known Prigozhin since the 1990s and described him as a talented entrepreneur. During a meeting with the leader of the self-proclaimed Donetsk People's Republic, DPR, in the Kremlin, Putin stated, "He was a man with a difficult history, and he made significant mistakes in life. He achieved necessary results both for himself and for common goals, like the last few months." Senior Biden administration officials have previously warned that the Kremlin could try to assassinate Prigozhin after his leadership in an armed, albeit short-lived, rebellion against Putin in late June. CIA Director Bill Burns and Secretary of State Antony Blinken suggested that Prigozhin should be mindful of his security. Burns said in July, "Based on my experience, Putin is a big believer in revenge. So I wouldn't be surprised if Prigozhin faced further reprisals." In that sense, the president is correct. If I were Prigozhin, I wouldn't dismiss my taster from food. Blinken also commented, if I were Mr. Prigozhin, I would be very concerned. NATO has an open-door policy. Russia has an open-window policy. Some U.S. officials were not surprised when news of the plane's crash was picked up by Russian state media. However, those officials did not say that the U.S. had confirmation of Prigozhin's presence aboard the aircraft. An authoritative U.S. source declared, "We already considered him a man marked for death." And there you have it, folks, yet another detailed analysis of an event that is capturing the attention of the entire world. Be sure to keep following the updates, as we will continue to bring you the latest information on this case and many other fascinating topics. Remember to leave that like if you enjoyed the video and share your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear what you think about this surprising twist. And of course, if you haven't signed up yet, take the opportunity to sign up now and be part of our community, so you will never miss any of our interesting and informative videos. Thank you very much.